All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Echo Thief, and we are live. We're going to get started in just a moment. I'm looking for something of use right now, and I don't see him. I think I misplaced it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back, and we'll get this show started, okay? All right. We are go for launch. This is the Echo Thief, and tonight, I'm sure some of you are disappointed that I'm playing Hunting Grounds. But the reason for that, and I can kind of explain this a little bit. Number one, I want to play it, but I've had to start a bit late tonight due to my tennis class, which I'm sure I've told you guys all about. And also, guys, this week is going to be kind of I'm going to keep my schedule basically, or do my best to keep the schedule. But my streams are going to be a touch shorter than they usually are, probably. Now, sometimes they go over just because I get sucked into what I'm doing. So, I know I've said before, it's going to be a 2-hour stream, and it ends up being 5 hours, so that could happen, obviously. But the reason for that is because I have agreed to play and review The Last of Us Part 2. And so, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, that's a pretty girthy, lofty, a big game, right? So it just didn't take a lot of time. I think they set it at about 4 hours or so, or not 4 hours, sorry, 30 hours or so lengthwise, and so it will take some time to complete that within my given deadline. That's why my streams might be somewhat shorter. But that being said, though, I still am going to have streams on the nights that I posted. Let's see here. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we got Captain Spanks in the house, his house. Good to see him again. Obviously, we missed him a little bit last week, but we're certainly glad to have him back, and we're glad that he's here in his all of his thumbnail skills and all of his great moderator skills. We're glad that he's here tonight. Get my chat blown up. Yeah, by the way, Spanks, I went ahead and put in an old thumbnail of Hunting Grounds, one I made for the DLC that we got, the update that we got. So if you want to, you can put a new one in, or if you have a new one that you've made or anything, feel free to add that in. I'm totally fine with that. But yeah, everyone, again, welcome. As I was saying, this week's going to be a little bit heavy with me trying to get my review done and gameplay done for The Last of Us Part 2. I want to make sure that I give that game my full attention and make sure that I'm not rushing through it. So I want to give myself as much time as possible to do that. However, like I said, that does not mean that I am blowing off the stream, because I will be streaming every night that I've said I'm going to stream on per the schedule. So that's still the same. But yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. We finished playing Daymare 98, which was a blast. I had some negative thoughts, but a lot of positive thoughts too. It's a mixed bag of a game, but I'm glad we played it, and I feel like it was very unique and very very cool, and I was very glad I got to play that with you guys. So that was fun, and we're playing Hunting Grounds again primarily because they make for better shorter streams. I think if I'm planning to do a shorter stream, they make for better, more bite-sized streams, I think, and but I want everyone to know that that doesn't mean that I'm blowing the Evil Within off entirely. We are going to finish the Evil Within and 2. That is not forgotten. I think the only thing that I've ever let go is Siren, and I did that because I just felt like it wasn't. Number one, I wasn't really enjoying it as a game. You know, sometimes when you play an older game, sometimes those mechanics and those tropes of old don't translate well anymore. They don't age very well, and so and that's not to, you know, the developers of that game obviously did their best with what they had at the time, but as time goes on, I become a lot less impatient, or a lot more impatient with you know, things like that, and laborious kind of gaming mechanics that don't hold up very well today. And so with that game, I just decided to just cut it out because I wasn't enjoying it. And if I'm not enjoying something, I don't want to fool you guys into believing I am enjoying something. I'm not going to act like I'm enjoying something. I like to be honest with you guys, and that's just not my style. So that's the only game I've ever done that with. I can't say I'll never do it again, because there might be games out there that I try that I don't like. However, I have played the Evil Within 1 and 2 before. I know I like those games, and so those will get a finish completely on stream. But tonight I felt like playing this, and so hopefully you'll stick around. Hopefully it's entertaining for you, and like I said, we will get back to Evil Within eventually, probably this week, I would imagine. So just kind of hang in there with that, and hopefully this is fun for you too. I know it's a lot of fun for me to play this, because there's a lot of progression in this game. I'm trying to get to level 150, which is of course when you get the Elder Predator, and just to kind of show you guys what that looks like. Let's go down here to Elder Predator 150 down here. This is the sought after Predator here that I'm trying to get, and it's got some great stats there at the bottom. Very cool look, and so I'll be very very happy when I get that. But for now, let's kind of keep grinding away at it, and I think we should start off. I usually start off doing a fire team. One here, and I'm getting a lot of dupes because I already have a lot of this stuff. That's just expected. Okay, all dupes. We'll buy one just for good measure. Ooh. Like a gambler with this stuff. You buy one, you can't buy just one. Alright, that's enough. I don't want to keep wasting money. I'm wasting Veritanium on that. Spanx, how are you doing, man? How was Father's Day? How was your weekend? So let's go to the fire team, and we're gonna use our Marine Dutch. And, yep, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. That shader is so fucking awful. Ugh. Let's use that instead. So gross looking. Alright. And I'm gonna go to introduce the beverage of the evening. Just got your message, Spanx. Let's see here.